Hello there everybody, and welcome to another stream. I do realize you probably did not expect me so soon, but as it turns out, let me look at this beautiful server log, the Perched Queen bonus is still ongoing, which means we still get double regeneration, we still get double respawn. And I am not sure how long it will go on. I believe it was supposed to go all the way up until 17th, apparently, since the event ended on 10th, and it is 7 days of bonuses. The problem is, I don't know if tomorrow evening it's still going to be active or not. But in any case, what matters is we're online today and we can do some additional grinding. Alright, so first of all, we don't want to waste any of those good arrows. No, okay. There's going to be a bunch of elves straight away. Or maybe even not. Yeah, so we're going to just take it very, very slowly. Kill some of those regular elves. I might even cast a little bit of light, and yeah, it was a good thing I did, because apparently every single elf is already onto us, so let's focus on the one that can actually deal some damage. I am also like fairly surprised by how low damage the elves are, considering we only have a Viking helmet and a scale armor. That's nothing. Alright, that's another level, by the way, level 17. We are standing before a important choice. By the way, thanks to Roko, one of our boys who decided to comment, I have listed all the creatures that are available within Hellgate. And as you can see, there's a bunch of those that I have killed already, even though I haven't really killed them during this stream. And the reason is, like I said before, this is a character that has been reused, repurposed for something else, right? So some of these kills, actually a majority of those, is not legitimate. I never killed a Bone Lord, I never killed a Crypt Shambler, Demon Skeleton, Dragon, Elder Bone Lord. All of those guys, they are, well, not obtained according to the rules, right? But there isn't much I can do. You can't really reset your bestiary like that without having to rook yourself. And hey, David, welcome to the stream. Alright, so in case you're wondering, I am going to accept those additional bestiary entries since I can't do anything about those. And the good thing is, as you can see, we have 0 charm points. So eventually, someday perhaps, we might be able to use a charm on something. I haven't really done the calculations yet. I have no idea if that is actually possible. I don't know how many creatures there are to be had, so I might be actually completely wrong about this. But for now, let's not worry about that. Let's focus on killing some of the elves. And the important choice that I was talking about earlier is we need to decide whether we want to continue bullying elves, or maybe we should go ahead and focus on something else. Maybe we should be gaining EXP right now, you know, because the elves, they aren't really that good. And I don't think we are going to get better rates anywhere outside of this event that is currently ongoing, right? So we can always come back to camping the elf scout later. I might even do some of that off stream since it's going to be more of boring. And I'm pretty sure you guys are more interested in interesting stuff. I think that only goes without saying. So the plan for today, I think, is going to be, first of all, let's look at our EXP. We need 11k for next level. I think we are going to skip the Repenter's quests today. There's simply no reason for us to do those. It gives some EXP, but it doesn't progress us in any other way. What I am going to do instead is I am going to head all the way over to where rotworms are, and we are going to be killing rotworms. Alternatively, yeah, perhaps that is the best way to hunt the elves only during double respawn. I mean, double respawn is already happening, right? The additional events, those on weekends, they give you more than double, I think. I think they're like something crazy, like 10 times or 5 times. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't remember. I think they tweaked like global respawns at some point, so they had to tone down on the event boost, but yeah, I don't really remember anymore. But you're quite correct, we should be focusing on our level right now. So we have two choices. We could either go and kill rotworms over and over, which is probably the best choice for us, although I hate to say it. There's also another way. We could go and kill some beholders within that little geyser garden, but they are going to be tricky and they can still deal a lot of damage. So I think we are going to go for rotworms. We can easily level up to 20 in there. It's not going to take us too long. I think we can get that next level within an hour. Speaking of, we can definitely reroll these guys and see if we can get anything useful for us. Poison spiders, sure, they exist at least within the maze, and as for the other... Not really. We got behemoths, by the way. They are boosted today, but we can't really hunt behemoths. Yeah, beholders are kind of strong, but at the same time we are a paladin, and I think paladins are the best suited class to fight beholders, right? As long as we like stay away and play it safe, and we're dropping arrows on the ground, which, let me tell you, is definitely not good. We are going to need those later, so let's pick up whatever we can. Oh, we cannot pick up anything. How many did we drop? Oh, we left a trail. It's a good thing there's nobody looking for us, because otherwise we'd be in trouble. Alright, that's all the arrows we can salvage. 21. Well, Maybe I should just eat up some more of those mushrooms, though I don't want to do that, they are very valuable. I think you're onto something, Ravan. I feel like ranged AI, right? Oh, I'm in chat mode. I feel like ranged AI has some different weird quirks. Definitely cannot deny that. Yeah, since we have so many arrows, and I should also go back and pick up those we have left on the ground, maybe we should do the switch and focus on regular arrows. Maybe that is what we are going to do. We're going to like roam around, kill some rotworms, make some regular arrows, you know, replace the simple arrows with those. And then once we have a full equipment of better arrows, we can go ahead and risk some beholders and gazers. I feel like it's going to be way more interesting than just killing, you know, one of the weakest enemies within the maze. Yes, in maze, I mean Hellgate. That's not my maze character, that's going to go later. Not sure if you guys have seen the new video. I started making those YouTube shorts. Took me a while to figure out why I cannot upload them as a short, but apparently you can only do those shorts in a mobile phone aspect ratio. So it's like 9:16, you know, compared to regular 16:9. Yeah, but once you find a way to render your video in that aspect ratio, then you're pretty much good to go. You can record whatever, and it's actually a pretty good thing because it's really hard to get good quality recording of a small slice of Tibia, you know, and I don't want to record the entire screen during those fights between creatures, so it's really working in our favor right now. So today you can see a very short video if you go to my channel, and it is a battle between a rat and a skunk, yes. I have also pre-recorded actually, another one for tomorrow. It's already scheduled, at least it should be. And that one is, excuse me, that one is a battle between a snake and a badger. And I'm not going to do any spoilers, but yeah, it's an interesting one. So the way these battles work is, I made a list of all the creatures that I had on that OTS that Vance was kind enough to make for me. And I summon one of those creatures as a regular creature, and then I summon another one myself, and they fight each other, right? Since I am invisible and untouchable, the creature will always target my summon, and my summon will always target the creature, because I use the attack button. And I have created this list of all the creatures. I have adjusted it so that creatures of similar XP gain will be fighting each other, so like, you know, 10 versus 10, 15 versus 15. Obviously it's not that easy, the longer you go the harder it gets to balance the XP. And once we are done with round 1, you know, all the winners are going to be fighting the other winners. Yeah, I did not reset the bestiary because I wanted to keep all the spells, right? Because I'm never leaving Hellgate. And I didn't have that much bestiary either. I think this character did most of its skills before bestiary was a thing. Maybe I'm wrong, I can't remember anymore. Yeah, but back to the video stuff, so... yeah, creatures of similar XP gain are going to be fighting creatures of similar XP. And once we are done with Season 1, when it is no longer possible to match them perfectly, I will have multiple creatures fighting multiples of other creatures. So for example, if a rat is 2 and an orc is 25, there's going to be... I mean, if a rat is 5 and an orc is 25, then there is going to be 5 rats against 1 orc. And I don't think that scenario is ever going to happen. I already tested it and orc wins pretty decisively, but... yeah, no spoilers because that's not going to happen. Don't worry. I have already recorded most of Season 1, and thankfully editing them isn't also too hard. It's actually pretty easy. I don't need to talk too much, I don't need to think about the scenario, it's all about putting together the video and cropping the correct area to record. Really, really nice. So since there's like 266 creatures in that version that I was able to get, I did have to disqualify some because some of them are broken or for whatever reason very weird. It's still going to be probably enough content to make a video a year. Every day. I mean, a video a day for a year, yes. Yes, it does. Shield breaking is a thing. Some creatures can summon other creatures, and yeah. I can already tell you that. Creatures that can summon many other creatures have massive advantage. I actually run into a problem because a creature you summon yourself cannot summon any more creatures, which is weird. Only wild creatures, the one I spawn, can summon other creatures, so I have to be either very careful with whom I pit against each other, right, so that some of those guys can have their summons and don't be handicapped against other creatures. And another way that I found is I simply also summon their summon, you know, for them, since I can have as many summons as I want. But I'm trying to avoid that option. Alright, let's summon some more arrows. How good the XP are we getting? 20k per hour. Alright, it's not bad. I think we had like way better ratio before, but I also believe it is because we were lower level and we were getting more bonus. Yeah, so one day I will just have to sit down and edit like 20 of those and, you know, be done for next 2 weeks. But for now I only have 2 videos, one for today and one already scheduled for tomorrow. I'm also not very happy with how the fight itself looks, like, you know, it's pretty highly pixelated and hard to watch. The aspect ratio, like I said before, helps us out quite a lot, but it still isn't ideal. And yeah, I recorded some of the battles in the Thais battle arena. In the first video you can see that the rat actually left the area that I have designated for them. It's a whole mess. And it's also very, very bad if there is a ranged creature. Or a creature that runs away, right? But I was able to find another place that is slightly smaller, but I think it's going to have a better effect. The only problem is I could not get my nick out of the game, you know, so you will be able to see just a green Skogul writing somewhere on the floor, just sitting in there at some point. But I think that for the purposes of this very simple video idea, it's more than enough, right? Nobody's going to mind a little bit choppiness. Right, so how fast? 19 minutes. It's slower than I expected, honestly. Those guys, they aren't respawning quite as fast as I imagined. It's maybe because they're blockable as well. Maybe we should try those beholders straight away, rather than keep roaming here. Or maybe we should be doing, like, you know, larger loops so that we can block the spawns a little bit less. Or better yet, I should go ahead and kill ghouls as well. Maybe that's something our route is missing. Us leaving the floor whatsoever is going to help. Ghoul number 1, hopefully the other doesn't show up. As soon as I say that, he is right there on our battle list. Let's tank 1 hit, maybe 2. But we should be able to prevail. Yeah, just as I decided to include ghouls, you say that, to include ghouls. Seems like we think alike. Great idea, I hope. I wonder how bad it is going to be over here. Yeah, it's bad. Straight away, 3 creatures. Hey Eduardo, welcome to the stream. I hope you were able to catch the previous ones. We have finally started making some progress. Ghouls and skeletons, you say? Well, I'm not sure if we can handle them. You know, skeletons, right? Yes, sure, but ghouls, they're going to hit us very hard. Just look at how excellent our equipment is currently. I don't think a ghoul is something we want to get blocked by. And remember that I am trying to play this as a hardcore challenge, right? I don't want to ever leave Hellgate, so if I die, then I obviously have to leave. And I don't want to be bothered with figuring out how to go from there. So rather than risk everything straight away, we will be biding our time, playing it very safe. And for whatever reason, my voice is still not perfect yet. I keep getting those stutters and things like that, but hopefully soon I'll be back 100%. Yeah, so I have finally been able to get back to streaming as well as making videos. I have found a temporary job for now, so me not having so much free time is actually helping me with being more productive. I have no idea why that works, but yeah, whenever I have something taking up a chunk of my time, you know, just a 9-to-5 job, I find it way easier to manage the rest of the time that I have in a productive and valuable way. If I have the entire day off, then I just slack off as much as possible. Alright, I think we're slowly running out of arrows, so I'll go back to summoning the simple ones. It's probably for the best as well. And, well, if you say that we can handle them, I suppose we can try. Let's kill some of those guys, maybe drop a piece of ham, we could use some. And then we can try to run those guys. That is if we start hitting, because our arrows no longer strike true, as it were. Alright. And of course there's the ghouls, standing right there, ready to bite us in the butt. Thankfully, they are still very slow. Yep, ornate tombstone. I really like the design of Hellgate. Such a cool area. It's a shame they didn't do the same for Helheim. By the way, I can do something like this, I believe. Alright, so let's be ready. I can tank some rotworms, but we need to get rid of this ghoul as soon as possible. And then we should be able to proceed. semi-safely. There we go. Another ghoul, another 2 ghouls coming, so let's clear out the rot worms. And it's a shame that this hole isn't in the middle of the ground. It's by the wall, which means we cannot even use it to dodge any of these guys. But I think if we make loops large enough, then perhaps we'll be able to. Maybe I shouldn't be summoning arrows right now. Maybe I should be saving up for healing spells, but at the same time we are slowly running out of arrows, so... let's just hope it's for the best. Alright, you were right. We were able to handle them. I guess we are high level enough. The problem is there's going to be a lot of back spawn. Alright, so which way to more dudes? There's a way over here and a way over here. And I really don't remember which way should we go to reach. Some kind of hunting ground. We definitely don't want to run into any crypt shamblers or demon skeletons. Those are going to eat us right up. Well, I feel like I remember that there's a demon skeleton over here, or maybe that was over here. Well, let's prepare our rope and be ready to run away. It's a spider. And another spider. So far so good. Okay, north is slimes, you say. Yeah, we don't want to fight slimes. So let's go south. Yeah, it's a good thing that you know the place so well you are, though. I was going to do some scouting, but I completely forgot. I also still do not know where that weird portal in the bug cave leads to. Might not be anywhere, might be somewhere. Still a mystery that we are not going to solve today. Okay, carrion worm. We should carry on shooting its arrows then. Oh, a piece of coal. I forgot that they drop it. I think it's rare. Alright, and now let's be ready to run away straight away. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I didn't see that ghoul over there. It's looking at the chat. Yeah, it might be slimes. I think they're supposed to be slime, right? Yeah, my bestiary says so, and I was adding these creatures based on the wiki. Alright, let's be ready to spot another creature. Are we going any faster? Well, slightly faster. I guess it was worth it. We're not in any real danger, so I think it's all good for now. Alright, let's study the maps in a moment, that is. First we need to finish out this ghoul right here. Yeah, but it is a very narrow corridor. I would ideally want something like, you know, the Rotworm Caves, where I can just roam freely. Let's see, what's here? There's... okay, this is the path to Helheim proper. And what about this hole? Does it... yeah, it leads up somewhere. Yeah, I'm not going beyond the Beholders. I think as soon as you go down there, it's going to be crypt shamblers and stuff. But what is up here? Something? Yeah, something for sure. Let's just check. And then I guess we can just go, you know, along these long winding halls. It seems good EXP enough. Okie dokie. Let's hope we don't die instantly. Yep. There was a ghoul and a bunch of poison spiders. And looking at this map over here, it's just a small room with nothing else in here. So we don't even want to take that risk. I think so, yes. That's what I remember, at least. We can test that theory, I suppose. But I remember that it is pretty much the first thing you walk into down there. Or maybe they are just always lured for me whenever I go there. Let's check, I guess. We are always able to roll back up, right? We're safe, pretty much. Okay, there's 2 ghouls to start off. We can handle those. Yep, let's wait a moment, let them walk away. There we go, one is dead. We can tank the other, despite taking heavy losses. HP-wise, we are regenerating so fast. It should be good. We just don't want to run into a beholder, right? Because they are going to be right there outside. Yeah, but I'm quite certain there is something dangerous over here. Worst case scenario, demon skeleton. Let's take a look. Yeah, maybe not instantly. But I think on this floor we can pretty much meet everything. Maybe we shouldn't be going here. You know, there's nothing for us to gain. And we have everything to lose. And there's some dude. Yeah, well, let's just leave this floor. We don't need to be hunting here. We can hunt literally anywhere else, and it's probably going to be better EXP still. Even if we can kill like a shambler or two. The very risk of running into something more dangerous is way too much. Yeah, it sure is Ravine. That right here is Hellgate. Looks really cool. And we are completely surrounded by ghouls. Which I do not appreciate, let me tell you. We can keep our distance and run into another carrion worm. Instantly. Really... really bad. But I don't think that's enough to kill us. Especially since we appear to have lost Ghoul's aggro. As soon as I say that, he reappears. Yeah, but we have good damage now. We just leveled up to 39 distance. We are more than capable of surviving. I have no idea why he didn't hit us right there. I guess we got that AI in just the perfect moment to take another step north. Yeah, so we won't bother with this hole over here. We can pretty much cruise all the... yeah, and this one somehow reaches us. Sometimes Tibia mechanics are just ununderstandable. Alright, we are a little bit hurt. I don't want to risk, you know, running into something dangerous straight away. I'm not sure what's going to happen when we rope up. Oh, there's a scorpion, alright. Yeah, I remember those. It's going to mess with us, probably. Maybe not. Up. No immediate danger, which is very good. There's the carrion worm. I very much like the carrion worms over here. That's a steady source of food. They're also not very scary since they're so slow. Probably shouldn't have spent so much mana on a light spell, but I think you guys being able to watch is more important than arrows, right? And to be honest, I never see the difference. Also, I'm getting a call. I will mute myself, but keep going, so excuse me for just a moment if you will. Alright, sorry about that, I am now back. I think maybe we should look into those spiders, you know? See where these spider caves go to, if there really are any slimes. I think the fact that there's just spiders over here is pretty safe. There's a poison spider, well, not really good EXP per arrow right here, but I think we're good when it comes to arrows, at least for a while. And if there's slimes, well, I'm not sure how good the XP are slimes nowadays. I don't think there even is a place in this game where you can, like, seriously hunt slimes, right? Oh yeah, there goes slime. And we are about to level up, so there we go, that's a level up. I was correct to waste all of my mana right there. And come on, squidgy slime. Do I really need to waste my arrows on you just because you decided to, for whatever reason, get ahead of your main body so much? And there's a poison spider back. These spiders respawn terribly fast. I'm not going to argue though, it's pretty good. Too bad they're just spiders, but at the same time we can one-shot them, and I think the poison spiders are some good EXP per kill. And the slime was worth 400. We are hitting 30,000 per hour right now. It's really good. I think that's the end of this hallway though. Yeah, just a little bit of swamp for whatever reason. I wonder what's upstairs. Oh, nothing really, right? Cool. Maybe downstairs then. Also nothing really. Just a random piece of swamp in the corner. Sure. Alright, so now that we have explored the area, we must work on some kind of a route. Yeah, you're quite right. I remember back in the day where everybody used to skill on slimes. But they are such a weird creature to skill on though. They have no defense, so you kill them very, very fast. And sure, you can just keep retargeting the clone, but it's just very tedious, isn't it? And they hit pretty hard, so you can very easily miss the window when slimes are viable. The floor above the slime and spider room. What is this place anyway? Oh, that's the repenters. Floor above. Well, there's nothing above them though. Yeah, we are going to continue just killing these ghouls and the ghouls downstairs over there. I think that's the best thing we can do. And once we hit level 20, we'll go kill some beholders. Is there anything we want from a beholder? I guess a two-handed sword would be nice, but I don't think we have that kind of capacity to be carrying that around right now. Or ever. But we'll see. We still have time to decide on such things. It's a shame that regular Bone Lords do not drop the Bone Lord helmet. That would help us quite a lot. Alright, there's nothing. There's a piece of meat. Let's eat that. Is there going to be anything else over here, or are we just wasting time? Nope, there's a ghoul. Very good. Alright, and our soul points are being drained very, very fast. Once we run out of soul points, I suppose we can... Oh, we're out of capacity as well. Let's eat a mushroom. Yep. Once we run out of soul points, we'll just probably just start summoning these arrows less often. Either that or we switch to regular once more. And by that I mean summoning regular, we won't be shooting regular arrows just yet. Oh, you're right, yes, beholders can drop mana potions, but those are pretty rare. But yeah, carrying them around is also going to be a massive pain. But if we ignore all of those things, we definitely want them. They are going to be our panic button. And we also want to get as many strong health potions from the giant spiders as we can. That's also going to be a massive boon for us. Alright, there's a carrion worm. 24k. There probably is some optimal route that we can use to, you know, kill them all easily and get maximum EXP. But I never was much about optimal stuff. Oh yeah, I mean, as far as Draconia is concerned, I am probably going to go there for the first time to do the quest, you know. I'm going to ask some people to come with me, because that is a multiplayer quest. Hopefully I can put together a team of players who aren't too high a level, so that, you know, it's just some plain fun and not getting carried by people. I don't rightly know. The main reason is around Hellgate there's a bunch of Elder Bowlers, and those guys can summon Crypt Shamblers. So you never know which ones are real and which ones are fake. And I haven't really been here that often, you know. I did some exploration, I did some quests around here, talked to some NPCs. Oh, sure thing, Duardo, if you're down to do that, then you're more than welcome. I will be sure to make an announcement beforehand. Oh, do they drop throwing stars? Oh, yeah, you're right, and I think demon skeletons, they also drop throwing stars, don't they? Let me go ahead and check that right now. Yeah, that's some good info you're throwing down right here. Let me see. Tibia and demon skeleton. Yeah. A demon skeleton can uncommonly drop some throwing stars, 1 to 3 per 11 kills. As for Crypt Shamblers, oh, they also drop throwing stars, but way less commonly. That's 1 in 100 drop. So you were on the right track with the throwing stars. I didn't even consider those yet. But it's not going to be Crypt Shamblers, it's going to be demon skeletons that drop them for us. And I'm pretty sure there's way more demon skeletons here than there are Crypt Shamblers. Yeah, so quite possible that the throwing stars are going to be our tactic for later, when we want to hunt like the Dragon Lord, because it is in a very small area. It's going to be insanely close quarters against that guy. Do you think so? Perhaps, yes. Maybe I should be using regular arrows by now. We're going to test that Fury. We have nothing to lose, really. So let's just start shooting out our normal arrows and start summoning the good ones. Also, level 18, did we get any new spells? That's the question. Conjure Arrow, that already we had. Haste, of course. Levitate Light. Light Healing, no, nothing new so far. And let's cast some light, I guess. What's the EXP gain? 24. It's pretty much the same as Rothworms. If only this corridor wasn't so empty, you know? There's this much of terrain that we have to cover while not killing anything. Let's go ahead and kill those slimes. I think that's what we should do. Yeah, I mean, quite frankly, this challenge would have been so much harder if not for the Rookguard arrows. I used to hate them, you know, because they were new and pointless, but I have grown to appreciate them quite a lot. Same thing with the weaker healing spells, right? I mean, they are kind of broken, but at the same time, not really. You know, you can get better healing to mana ratio when casting those weakest versions of healing spells. But they heal you so slightly that it's pretty much never useful in a combat situation. But still, for low-level characters, it's really nice. And besides, I feel like it's the same thing with every single other healing spell, right? The higher level the spell is, the worse it gets when it comes to mana to healing ratio. Alright, I did know that you need to stop for a moment to shoot properly, and I've been doing that, probably not visible, but I figured that out way long ago when I only started playing Paladin. But I did not know that using the haste spell is going to help in any way. I'm going to do this. Yeah. And now we can conjure these and they won't go into the quiver. So you say haste allows you to multitask like that. That's pretty cool. We are definitely going to need to look into this later. Alrighty then, let's see. Yep, going to the slime chamber gives you more EXP per hour every single time. So that's what we are going to keep doing. Yeah, so we were right, it shoots the arrows that you have the least of first, which is weird, very weird system. I feel like if they coded it to be, you know, just the first arrows in the quiver every single time, I feel like it would be so much easier. And way more intuitive, by the way. Alright. Excuse me. Something in my throat. All the time. Alright, something is about to reappear. Let's go ahead and take a good look. Well, let's keep probably ruining your your ears with all those coughs of mine. I don't think it does the oldest one. Look. We are going to like combine these, right? And right now he's going to start shooting the 58 stack, right? But if we create another stack of 82 and 18, he's going to start shooting the 18 stack, see? And I don't think it has anything to do with how old these are. I think it's pretty consistent with, you know, the least arrows system. Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, Tibia has such weird coding that I feel like only works because of some, you know, accidental perfect storm that happened somewhere along the way. You know, whenever the game lags just in this perfect way, then you're able to shoot an arrow or not. Yeah, we've tested the stacks for quite a long time yesterday. You know, sometimes the lag can work in your favor as well. That's the weirdest thing in this game. Also, the fact that you cannot walk quite as fast as possible when you're holding down the button. On lower levels, sure, but when you get a higher level, then you can only use your maximum speed by auto-walking by clicking on the map, which is very, very weird to me. There we go, distance fighting 40, we are slowly regaining our strength. Very, very good. Yeah, the same thing goes for creatures, right? They also have like action windows, you know, if they take a step towards you, then they are usually able to hit you, but if you move away at just the right moment, they cannot. I'm not sure if I am describing it properly, but especially in the Fairies series, if you remember, we've been abusing those guys not being able to hit us quickly enough way too many times. Oh, and the worst part of movement plus attacks plus casting spells economy in this game, the worst part is getting paralyzed, right? By some strong paralysis like the Frost Dragons. Whenever I get Frost Dragoned, it starts to be like unbearable. Because your character taking a step and it taking like, you know, 30 seconds to execute suddenly means you cannot drink potions and you cannot heal. That's why paralysis is the most scary part of Tibia. It's not because it does what it was intended to do, which is slow you down. It also messes with how often you can attack and cast spells and whatnot. Very, very weird. Oh, it doesn't only slow you down, it also like queues them up in the future, you know, so even if you start spamming some other button, it's going to prioritize the one you tried to cast before you got slowed down. That's the only reason why paralysis is scary in this game. Alright, it's been almost an hour. We're slowly closing in on level 19. I think I'm going to go ahead and do something more fun once we hit level 19. And by something more fun, I mean beholders, right? At least they are going to drop something we're going to use. And by that I mean, of course, the magic potions. I would hate to drop the Beholder Shield right now. It isn't very heavy, but it also is way too heavy for us currently, since we are struggling to carry anything with us despite not even having pants. And we probably won't be able to use the shield for a long time. But just like Ravine just suggested a while ago, the shield plus throwing stars from demon skeletons might be a very potent combination for us. Not 52, I want these to get divided, there we go. Just die. Light spell and one more slime, please. There we go. Yeah, the slimes are great. Let's see if it kicks us all the way up to 30k. Oh, it didn't. Didn't even move. Oh, no, it did. There we go. 31k. Oh, I did not kill dragons. That is a thing that I said earlier, but I don't mind repeating. This character, right? You probably remember it is a high-level character that I have de-leveled in order to assure I have all the spells, you know, to never need to go to a city to resupply. And also to have this cool outfit that I have. But I had some creatures killed already. As you can see, I haven't killed Elder Bone Lords, dragons, demon skeletons, crypt shamblers, not even a beholder. Thankfully, it's not very large amounts, that's why we have only some of them. So it's not going to affect us much. But during this challenge, you know, ever since it started, I have not killed any dragons yet. We are not there. Still not there. And I think I keep summoning the weak arrows by accident. I wonder if I have the explosive arrows sound spell, by the way. It's probably something I should have looked into beforehand. Yes. I went to Tibia Wiki and I checked all the creatures that you can find in Hellgate. And all of these are Hellgate available creatures, though it's not all of them. There's still like a Dragon Lord and a couple of others that I simply haven't ever killed on this character yet. You know, the dude was like level 116, I think, something like that. So I de-leveled him all the way to 8. I did not rook him, however, because, well, there was simply no need to. And I did not want to lose, you know, outfits and spells. Not gonna lie, I really like the idea of locking a character like this. I might look into a similar challenge later on. Though I am all out of paladins, and I think paladins are going to be the best for challenges like this. I might just buy a paladin on the bazaar or something. Excuse me, next time I think of something similar, but yeah, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We are still right here and struggling to shoot a ghoul with regular arrows. Oh, right, we've been using regular arrows by accident. My bad. Wasting them for no reason. Just as I pick up my drink, I already have to put it down because of some ghoul. Alright, take care not to fall into the hole. Maybe we should fall into the hole. Maybe it's something we should do. Kill some of those beholders over there. But I am really afraid of getting overrun in there. There's no need to rush things, let's take it easy and slow, one by one. The Repenter's Quest area has some pretty nice beholders as well as gazers, which are going to be quite neat as well, I believe. The only problem with those guys is they can drain mana, right? Oh, ho 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 ho. Yes. Very good. I mean, it takes up space, which kinda sucks, since we only have a bag at the current moment. But I much rather have the life ring than not have it, right? Very nice. That's way ahead of schedule, by the way. 64 ghouls total. I think we had to kill way more on that no bag character before. Remember when we had a stream that I could only get started once we dropped a life ring, and I kept hunting ghouls for like 2 hours before we could drop it. Very nice. That's going to kickstart our campaign, I'm sure. Yes, there is a way to get a backpack, and it kind of sucks, but it is possible. Not sure if you're familiar with newer Hellgate, but there is this group of friendly elf NPCs called the Repenters, and they give you daily tasks. They used to give you money, but for whatever reason Sipsoft decided it's not going to be the case anymore, so the tasks only reward you some weak EXP rewards, which we got quite a lot of level from actually, so we shouldn't complain. But back to the point. Yeah, we'll be slowly walking towards the beholders now. When you do all of those tasks for the Repenters, there's like 4 of those tasks. One of those we still cannot do because it is very dangerous, and it has you fighting like a slightly weaker version of a fire elemental. But if you are able to do all 4 of the tasks, you get a bonus of some more EXP, as well as a chance of receiving a pannier backpack. Like a wooden backpack with leaves on it. Very weird shit, but it is a backpack, and we can get it. We can actually get unlimited amounts of those backpacks, which is pretty nice, I suppose. We want as many backpacks as we can get. And there is also the Draconia quest. It's going to give us a guaranteed bug, I believe. I think the rewards in there come in a bag. So there's one guaranteed and one farmable. Yeah, it's a chance of getting a backpack, and it is very low. We were able to get it first try when playing my Skogul the Ironclad free account character, you know. But that's going to never happen again, I believe. When it comes to daily spawns in these areas, I pretty much know all of them. You know, I had this character that could only make use of daily spawns, and I'm quite familiar with everything that's going on in there. Alright, since all those 3 stacks are now smaller than my big arrow stack, we can do something like this, and like this, and like this. And now we are guaranteed to use those bad arrows first. So I decided there are going to be 2 goals for this character. Goal number 1 is killing each of those creatures found here once. Yeah. The fact that we have some of those bestiaries completed already is going to mess with the visuals for that, but we are going to keep a track of it, right? It's not going to be that hard. And we are obviously going to try the Dragon Lord as the last one, whom we do not have yet, so yeah, I think it's going to be fine. And the other goal is a secondary one. Within Hellgate, you can run into 3 rare spawning bosses. There's an Elder Beholder called the Evil Eye that respawns in the library. There is a Vampire Lord that respawns close to the Hellgate entrance. I can't remember his name, sorry. And there's also the Rotworm Queen, whom I believe appears somewhere around here. So we want to fight and kill, hopefully, one of those guys. We have a chance against the Evil Eye. We can easily kill the Rotworm Queen, and the Vampire is going to kick our butts. That's about it when it goes to our plan. And why does this happen? There we go. Yeah, so those are our 2 goals for this character for now. I'm not sure how many of those we will be able to do. The first one shouldn't be that hard, right? Even if farming Dragon Lords is going to prove difficult, we only need to kill it once and we're done. I don't want to farm anything on this character because as a paladin we don't even need equipment that much. Having a better bow would be nice, but it's not necessary. Having better armor is nice, but again not necessary. You know. That's just how paladin rolls. As long as you have bow and arrows and sufficient distance skill, you can do some good damage. It's also kind of a shame we won't have access to all those fancy new arrow types, but believe it or not, I hate the new arrow types. I liked the game best when you only had poison arrows and burst arrows. And I just mentioned before that you really like the simple arrows, but you know, let's ignore that part. Alright, so 1 over here, and then we divide it into 2 11s. Beautiful. We're almost out of shit arrows, and we should be good to use the beautiful arrows. I mean, we have 400 of those. We should have them last us a while. And our soul points are looking really good, so if at any point we need to start casting simple arrow spells, we can. And don't forget, we still have the life ring, which means I think the double regeneration affects it, by the way. So that's going to be crazy to see. So whenever we need a boost to arrows, we can just slap it on our finger. Yeah, there we go. Piece of meat we've left for ourselves. Hey, ZKDD, haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been well, and I hope you were able to catch up with this challenge. In case you haven't, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We're in Hellgate forever, not leaving at any point. Character used to be high level, I have de-leveled it to 8 and de-skilled to Oblivion, and it is already a Royal Paladin, and it has all, if not most, spells purchased already. So unless we die, we never leave. Oh, hey Jean, welcome, welcome. I can see some new faces old faces are joining anew. That's really nice. Have you guys seen the new video, by the way? The one with creatures fighting each other? I mean, I know it's equivalent of a shitpost. The quality and everything else leaves Much to be desired. But I think it's something. And you can expect those every day, unless I forget to make some in advance. And by every day, I mean every day for the next, well, if I keep making them, which I probably will, because it's really low effort to make them, which I really like. I hate effort. So if I continue making them, it's going to be an upload a day, every single day for about a year. I summon them. As a paladin, I can summon arrows. I've got all the spells. Like I mentioned just a second ago, this character used to be super high level, 116 mighty paladin, and I de-leveled him all the way to 8. But he still has all the spells and he is still promoted. Oh, did he now? Well, I don't really watch Tibia YouTube, and I think I've put enough of a weird spin on it to make it watchable at least. So yeah, I hope it does something for you guys. Okay, nothing from the elf scout. I'll finish the regular elves, because why not? We have the ability. Maybe. I am going to do all the monsters, you know? That's the reason for my challenge. Every single monster is going to have its turn, unless it is weirdly bugged or simply not in the version of Tibia that I was able to get. Alright, we're down to regular arrows. So let's hope those last us a moment at least. Is it? I feel like it's very much the same. We still take pretty much the same amount of shots to kill everything. Mostly because we are missing all the time, right? I think that's the main problem. I did not do it efficiently at all. I started by going to the king and saying bad words to him. Yeah, let's see the impact analyzer. Not sure where we started using... Yeah, it's probably too late to really see any changes like these. Yeah, but let's not worry about that right now. Oh yeah, this is the path leading to the fire elementals. We won't bother them at this point. Alright. Yeah, it just looks like a bunch of nothing to me. You think so? Well, maybe. But then again, it goes back to being like the old ones again. Well, whatever. Let's see how much food we got. We can eat a piece of ham already, which is perfect. I kind of don't want to waste anything more on those skeletons. I think I'm going to just walk right past them. I should probably be muting myself whenever I have to cough like this, but I am forgetting, so please bear with me. Let me know if it's very bad or not. Right, so I think this is the place that... Yeah, that's the wild magic, so... What we wanna go is... what we wanna do is go here and then there. Yeah, let's follow those arrows. Last us a while now. The problem now is going to be beholders and gazers can drain our mana. That's going to mess with us pretty good. Alright, new arrows, we can at least start one-shotting the skeletons, right, please? Probably not. Yeah, I'm not sure if we are outperforming the arrows, by the way. We almost wasted an entire cast on that single skeleton. And the respawn is pretty fast. Well, we'll see. We are good for at least 400 shots, right? Alright, let's auto-walk. And there's some guy. I don't know why I always get annoyed at people in an MMO. But somehow, you know, you get used to hating everybody in Tibia, don't you? It's just the baseline for everything you do. I feel like whenever something really bad happens in this game, it is because somebody did something, right? It's never just the game being bad. No, Hellgate is not connected to the maze, and as you can see, this is the maze on the map. Let me show you actually. This is the maze, this is Hellgate. This is the maze, this is Hellgate. This is Hellgate proper, and this is Demo now already, right? So, not even close to being connected. Alright, oh, Bone Lord straight away, and a Gazer right after it. Well, I'm not sure whom should we kill first. I think Bone Lord takes priority though. Doing some damage to us. Yeah, we cannot be summoning arrows all the time now, since we need to heal. I think it's going to be okay. At least for a while. And we got that Gazer for 79 damage, that's amazing. That's 200 EXP per Gazer. And if we get lucky we can two-shot them, I think it's going to be great. Oh my god, yeah. I have definitely overstayed my welcome in there. Why I dare... Whoa, why are they so fast? And by why, I mean how. Let's try and tank one more hit from them. There we go, Gazer is down. We might not be ready for beholders, at least not normally, right? I don't think we have any better use for a life ring than to use it right now. So let's use it to regenerate really fast. You can already see how much of a boost it is. And the Gazer is back. Hopefully the Beholder doesn't come back right away. Yeah, I don't think we are going to need the life ring anymore than we need it right now. We can hunt ghouls for as long as we need, whenever. Okay. So let's make use of all the tools we've got and at least enjoy ourselves for like 2 minutes, at least. Well, not a fun of 2 beholders straight in our butts, right, like this. So let's go back a moment, give them 3 seconds, get back down. Should be only one. There we go. And again we can tank the skeleton, we can leisurely shoot at the Bone Lord. We are definitely going to run out of arrows at some point, but it's fine. It's just alright. What's the EXP looking like? 22k. Hopefully it's going to get better anytime now. A beholder is worth 400 for us. And I feel like the life ring wouldn't ever save us from any danger, really. You know, it's not a thing that heals you really fast. You rather want to keep a life ring on you for hunts like these, or you can just make them more efficient if you do use them. And instead we'll be hoping we get a mana potion or 2. Come on, just finish off the beholder. There we go. Now we can kill the gazer. Maybe once we reach maximum mana rather than... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, slowly now. We don't want to overextend again, like we did last time. Here comes Beholder and Gazer. I like Gazer way better. Yeah. And now let's start using the weak heals. Hope the Bone Lord doesn't start comboing us. Yeah, summon all the skeletons you want. I prefer that over sudden death strikes. Oh, a steel shield. Yes, that's pretty nice, but we're not taking that with us. Let's eat some ham, see if there's some bug spawn. Thankfully not. Let's get back here. And here comes Gazer straight away. Perfect. What's the XP looking like right now? And it's pretty good, let me tell you. 35k. I think I'll start with Gazer actually. Those Bone Lords, they take a while to kill. And I think I again cast the light spell, which I didn't want to cast at all. Oh, and we need to retreat. Retreat. We are not ready to die. Alright, let's pull something again, like this Gazer or that Gazer. The skeletons are rushing us, which means we're in the range of the Beholder, but we can probably keep it just off the screen for long enough, there we go, to deal with everything else. And the Bone Lord should be ready to die. That's right, I am stuck in Hellgate forever and I can never leave the place. Hey damn Ivory, yes, welcome to the stream. I can never leave unless I die. If I die, I don't know what is going to happen. We are probably just going to walk back inside, right? But I am most of all hoping that it never happens. I'm going to be playing very carefully, as you can see. Hunting Bone Lords at my level. It's very careful, trust me. If you're wondering why we have access to spells and stuff like that, it used to be a higher level character, but I had it die over and over. It was like level 100 plus, I had it reset all the way to level 8. I did not rook him though. So he keeps all the spells, he keeps his promotion, that's why I can, you know, never come back and still have access to spells and things like that. I don't know, I just think of what might be fun to try, you know? I feel like regular Tibia is just not interesting to me anymore. And from what I have seen, some people tend to agree with me. Oh, this Farground Ironman is still ongoing, by the way. I'm not sure how much you've been keeping up to date with the channel news, but he has been both on hold and resumed already, so sometime this week or next week you can expect a video where I summarize what I have been up to for those past couple of months. Yeah, it might be a slight spoiler for you, but my melee paladin is hunting demons. Oh wait, monks, circle northwest of Edron. Is this or Shabal? Or is this something else? Hey Sunyon, first of all, welcome to the stream. The life ring we got just a moment ago from a ghoul. Yeah, I didn't quit. I feel like this Farground Ironman has got way worse reach than my previous series, which is a shame. But I don't really mind. I don't do this for views or anything like that. As long as there's just a bunch of people enjoying my stuff, I'll continue. Not Urshabal, okay, so I won't be checking the wiki then. Yeah, it's just going to be some monks and warlocks, right? So yes, the reach of my videos is probably never going to be great, since I don't really care about, you know, optimizing my things and, you know, tags or whatever you do to get good reach. But yeah, while I do take long breaks and go completely radio silence for months without any notice, I am not quitting. I'm always working on something. It's just that the challenges that I am currently working on are all taking some very, very long time, and we need to go back as soon as possible. Oh, Holy Knight, yeah. That's basically what I am doing though, right? Yeah, that's what I do on my Spargrant character. Once I do an update video that is going to pretty much catch you guys up with everything that's been going on with that guy, I might start streaming him as well. Right, so... Alright, let's go back. There's way too many creatures at this moment. I don't want to be bothered by them. We are almost out of arrows as well, so... Okay, another gazer. Retreating like this did nothing for us, and I just misclicked and wasted my own light. Yeah, so to finish off the topic, right, on the Holy Knight, good idea. Really like the Holy Knight setup, and it really works, you know? You would think that it's going to fall off or be very weak. I mean, the melee never really gets crazy like with a knight, right? You're never going to have quite as much damage as other classes, ranged paladin or melee knight or regular sorcerer, but you still can do pretty well for yourself. Definitely viable. In any case, I am going to try and stream my Svargrund character a little bit as well. It's probably going to be mostly demon hunting and stuff like that. and that is mostly sitting in a single place. Probably not the most exciting thing to see, but yeah, some streams on that are coming. And as Dan Ivory says, Tibia has had sounds for quite a while now. I actually did a stream where I run around and searched for different creatures, you know, to listen to them, see what they sound like. And by far, if you want to listen to any sounds in Tibia, you definitely need to hear what witches sound like. Actually, I do have a video on my channel about witches. I think the video is called Tibia ASMR, 6 Witches in a Cave, something like that. Trust me, you need to hear them. It's vital that you know what witches sound like in Tibia. Okay, we are risking a lot, but I feel like, yes, there we go, level 20, baby. We should have access to better heal, first of all, yes. X-Reg Run, that's going to be our panic button from now on. Very happy with that. Yeah, most of the creature sounds are bad. I really like dragons. I feel like they sound very... they're not obvious, right? You would expect like roars and stuff, but they sound slightly different. They're like a little bit high-pitched, if you know what I mean. I'm really happy with dragons in Tibia. And yeah, witches, by far. You need to listen to witches. I have no idea why Sipsoft decided that witches, of all creatures, of all humanoids, deserve a specific, only for them, special made sound. But they made it work, and they made it work very well. I don't think you're able to post links. I was trying to fix that, but the game never let me. The game, YouTube never let me. But I think I should be able to link you, so let me just go ahead and check for that. There we go. It's actually one of my most successful videos as well. Let's see. Live streaming, right here. Check if that link works for you, if you can see it at all. And where were we? Yeah, live streaming OBS right here. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I'm pretty sure that they set up links, you know, so that everybody who is subscribed is able to send a link, but it hasn't worked since, so... Yeah, maybe Sipsoft has a thing for witches. Oh, look at that. A two-handed sword. Well, we do have the capacity, so I'm going to carry it around for now. Though I really don't think we are going to stick to it for too long. I'm going to save some of that life ring. It has 6 minutes left, but we are pretty much full HP and mana, so let's try and conserve some of that energy. And we got details for gazers, and there's 2 beholders again. I really don't like the fact that they have it so easy to like gang up on you when you're standing over there. Oh baby, that was a double hit, I think. Yeah, let's take our time, use the most efficient spell to heal up, we are in no rush. Yep, I thought about the deserts. They are definitely going to offer a lot of content, but that's just another thing to add to my long list of challenges that I want to do at some point, right? So while I'm not saying no to the desert, it's a good idea and it's a great area. You can even consider adding Tikwanda to it, since it is basically the same continent, you know, the same landmass, and you can pass between the two pretty easily as well. I don't want to commit to that just yet. Main reason being, I simply don't have the time to be playing 10 characters at the same time. In case you're wondering, I am currently playing, well, if you count streaming characters, it's this guy, it's the no bug guy. I'm playing a Maze of the Lost Souls only character that is going to be video only, and I am working on 2 other characters, this Farground guy and some other secret project. So, yeah, and I really don't have that much time to play. And even when I do, I tend not to play too much. You know, I just take it slow. Whenever I enjoy playing, I do. When I don't feel like playing, I don't. It's a hobby and nothing more. So while I would love to have a schedule and tight uploads, stuff like that, it's just not sustainable. Free account bestiary series? No, I'm afraid not. I really haven't seen anything from Tibia YouTube. As much as I like playing Tibia and making videos myself, I don't really follow YouTube when it comes to Tibia stuff. But free account bestiary has some interesting positions. There's the fire wolves, there's the crystal wolves. Okay, let's run away, that's too much. There's troll guards. You can even get leeches if you're trying hard enough. They appear during one of the raids on Ghostlands. Yeah, there's a lot of cool creatures you can get a bestiary for. But at the same time, it's just going to be very tedious. I do enjoy doing some hard bestiaries, you know. I did quite a lot of really weird ones on my barbarian character, this Farground only guy. I did skeletons on Hellgate, you know. I mean Helheim, that's the name of the Svargrundian Hellgate. And there's like only just a bunch of skeletons spawning in there. Yeah, there's also the rat pirates, you mean, right? There's a lot of different creatures you can get. There's goblin leaders, there's troll guards, though you technically can do them on rook guards, so not sure if they count as a very cool one or not. Okay, just one more shot. I think this will be the last of them that we kill for now. We're pretty much all out, right? And we don't need this. Add to loot list. Sure, I kill a gazer. We can kill one less gazer. And we're going to leave this life ring, 6 minutes. Who knows, we might need it to save our lives at some point. But we don't want to overdo it, and, well, there's one more bone lord that we can kill, right? Surely. Surely we can just... no. Okay. No need. Absolutely no need. Let's see if we got any new spells. We definitely got the stronger heal. Let's kill the skeleton over here. Actually, why am I wasting anything? Ooh, what? Oh my god. Quiver. You can wear your quiver and a sword at the same time. I like this. I like this a lot. Too bad we suck. Seriously? Are we fist fighting right now, or what? Yeah, we're fist fighting. We need to take off the quiver. Why are we still fist fighting? Oh, it's... excellent, yes. Yes, I really wanted to use a sword, you know, two-handed sword. But it appears to be for knights only. Yeah, so apparently two-handed weapons and quivers work, which makes sense, right? They had to do this because a bow is two-handed, crossbow is two-handed. But knights only, of course, yes. Is there some other weapon we will be able to use? I honestly do not know. There might not be. Right, so what we are going to do now. First of all, I'm going to go somewhere safe. Someplace far away from all the skeletons, so that nothing spawns onto us. Then I'm going to leave you guys for just like 5 minutes, because I really need to go use the toilet. And then we're going to spend the last half hour of the stream hunting elves. Yep, exactly, elvish bow. I mean, there's only one elf scout. It's going to be a massive pain. Okay, let's wait 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we're safe. BRB. And then we're going to hunt some elves. Alright, I am back. Let's get back into killing elves. Yes, it is dangerous to AFK here, but I think we found just the right place, you know, not to get wrecked instantly. And we can start slowly working on our arrow stack again. And welcome to the stream, UJJ. Arj. However I should pronounce your name. Thank you for joining, and I hope you stick around. And I really appreciate it. I appreciate that you decided to chat with us as well. Yeah, Morningstar might be the best weapon we can currently get. For melee at least. And we actually had the Morningstar drop before, right? During these hunts right now. But I didn't pick it up because ultimately we are going to go back to, you know, only arrows. Maybe when we are higher level we can afford to carry unnecessary items, but right now I'd rather just spend one more arrow than use a melee weapon. Right, but what I am surprised by, very surprised, we were able to hurt a skeleton with melee. With fist fighting, that is. I did not expect that to happen, really. And then again, we are level 20, maybe it's just how it works. Okay, what kind of spells can we look forward to? We got light magic missiles. We get intense healing. Paladins can do intense healing runes, I didn't know that. Holy Flash. Alright, Divine Missile. That should be useful to us at some point. Anyway, almost out of food. I don't really want to use up any mushrooms since they're precious, but I guess we can eat 5. There likely will be no stream tomorrow, so I will just log in and grab some arrows from... not arrows, mushrooms from those daily spawns at the elf place. Yeah, I'm really happy about the fact you can wear the quiver with a two-handed weapon other than the bow. That's really cool. But, unless you can use the Dragon Slayer as any class, I don't think there's a single two-handed weapon we can get, other than the two-handed sword, which is sadly unusable for us. Oh right, the elves, I forgot about them. Let's light it up so that you guys can see what's going on and take it very slow. We don't have many arrows, so we want to be as efficient as we can with our mana, that is. Oh, come on, let's kill the elf. There we go. It's a really good thing that elf scouts don't shoot every single turn. Right, a regular bow. Not going to help us, definitely not. We could use some grapes or plums. If we can drop a longsword, I'm going to grab it and, like before, go kill some bugs as well. It's always something, right? But those elves have been only carrying studded helmets. I'm going to just take a tiny peek into this dungeon. Yeah, nah. No floor reset, I'm afraid, so no additional mushrooms, but I believe we should be able to survive those 7 minutes without any more food. There we go, 3 arrows. That's helpful. And I'm going to manage loot containers and have others, potions, weapons, ammo. There we go. Now all the ammunition we get should go straight into our quiver. The same is going to go for poison arrows, but I guess we can manage them manually, right? It shouldn't be too hard. Okay, where's the elf scout though? I swear to god it has some very weird respawn. I feel like it's just slightly slower than other elves, and it is in a spot where we can always just interrupt it no matter what we do. Where is this elf scout then? I bet we're going to go upstairs now and see that other elf right there, waiting for us. Like a good boy, of course, yes. But the elf scout, of course, we do not deserve an elf scout. Fine, you should ask. And another studded helmet. Maybe we should start making a collection of studded helmets on this character. You know, just place all the studded helmets on the ground and see how many we got later. Wow, where is the elf scout? I simply do not comprehend how we still didn't get him to respawn. By the way, thank you very much for liking the video, everybody. Pop is not in the stream this time, so he cannot ask for it, but yeah, I appreciate that. It's going to bring some new people, hopefully, help with that, you know, engagement or whatever it is called. God knows we need some new faces in the community. The guild has been doing quite well as well recently. Couple of new people came. You know, throughout the entire year we've had like no traffic almost at all. Some people did join. There was a guy who wanted to do the jungle only. There was a guy who did the Alahar only, but they both quit around level 50, so real shame that they left. But hopefully they come back at some point, you know. I still sometimes see them go online and take a look around. Yeah, thank you for joining, Eduardo. I'll see you around. Probably more streams this week. Definitely not tomorrow, but maybe the day after that. And like I said, those fight day videos, they are going to continue for now, for as long as I can be bothered to make them. Where is the elf scout? Is it stuck somewhere? Maybe it has respawned, but it, I don't know, entered some weird hole, and that's why he's not here. Hello, elf scout. Yeah. Once again, thanks to Eduardo, and see you later. Yep, the elf scout simply vanished forever. Oh yeah, I remember that you got a pretty demanding job, didn't you? Yeah. We don't want to be killing those bugs, let's leave. Elf scout. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. We didn't see a single elf scout for like 10 minutes. I'm going to make a guess, probably 5. I'm just very impatient, but still, it's way more than it should be, considering there's the double respawn and all. So I'm just going to sit over here. I'm not going to move for a minute. Let's give him a minute. So let's wait until... Okay, a minute just ticked. It's not a full minute, I know, but he already had so much time, so... There we go, yeah. So I feel like the elf scout respawns somewhere around here. It's probably the case. So what we need to do is... we need to wait upstairs a little bit longer, because... if we keep checking, I guess we are resetting the respawn. I never really learned how the respawns work in this game. But I feel like continuously checking doesn't help at all. Yeah, so let's start waiting a minute from kill. We went down 49, so 50 we can go. And check once more. Once again, a standing still waiting stream, but this is what happens in Tibia every now and then, you know? This is just how this game works. Sometimes you just have to wait. Yeah, but speaking of the topic that I started before, with the guild being more active and whatnot, if you guys are in the guild, I am probably going to host another one of those old school Tibia meetups, you know? We have our guild house, it's still being paid for. I've got a huge gold stack that has been wasting away, but yeah, I'm holding on to the guild house for us. So if you guys are in the guild, check Discord. I am going to probably announce tomorrow or the day after that, once I have established at what time and date we possibly could hold another guild event. And the main theme is going to be snowball fights. Snowball fights are actually pretty well developed in Tibia. Not sure if you know about that, but I got the wrong arrows, by the way. Yeah, well, you can do proper snowball arrows with other people. When you use a snowball on another person, right, you throw the snowball and there is a small chance that you are going to temporarily turn them into a snowman. So that way you know when somebody is out, right? You become a snowman, you're out. So we are going to hold a team snowball fight, and then 1v1s, and then a free-for-alls. Some kind of battle royale maybe. I have gathered a lot of snowballs, so I have 1k, I think Central Glossa got another 600, so if you guys are ever free on any weekend, then keep your weekends free, because, yeah, tomorrow probably I'm going to decide on a date or two. You'll be able to vote, by the way. And then we can all meet up again and have some fun for an hour or two. If you're not in the guild, by the way, and you want to just join, you know, the snowball fight, then you're more than welcome. All you have to do is join the Discord and wait for the announcement. Okay, we are almost out of food. That is not good, but we still have mushrooms, so... Okay, here comes a longsword. I'm going to take it. Oh, so can we attack like this? I'm pretty sure we couldn't do this before, but maybe now we can. I'm not going to kill the elf, but I'm going to go kill the bugs using their longsword. Yeah, we're using the sword. The weapon sound is distinctly a sword. We're taking some damage, but it's still better than waiting for so long for the elf scout. Always some EXP and always a chance for a little bit of food, namely cherries. There we go. Once we go back upstairs, we should be able to fight the elf scout again. Then we will clear the other elves, and once we go back downstairs, the bugs should be bugged again. I think that's way more sustainable. Actually, did that bug just go back? I mean, come back from the dead? Hey man, well, as you can probably tell from our outfit, that is, this character is not entirely fresh. Instead, it is a high-level character that I have de-leveled. So it is a paladin, a royal paladin actually, and he has access to all the spells from the get-go, right? Just take a look over here. I already have Divine Caldera, Missile, Enchant Spear, Ethereal Spear, all those, I don't want that here. All those good things. So yeah, it was a high-level character that I have de-leveled, and now he serves his purpose, which is being stuck in Hellgate forever. And thanks to the fact he has all the spells already, he can summon his own arrows, and he can never leave, you know? There's no need for us to resupply. As long as we have a source of food, which we do, and we can always summon spells for ourselves with the Conjure Arrow spell, like this. 100 mana, that's 10 arrows. Also the elves drop some, you know? So we're good in that regard. Okie dokie, I think that's all the elves from this floor. And now we can go back downstairs and kill some of those bugs. And I'm once again expecting a huge crowd of those, because I feel like they respawn very fast. Well, that's 4. Not a huge crowd, but also no small amount. And another ones are coming from those little holes. Anyway, it has been 2 hours already, so I guess we kill one more elf scout. Because arrows cost not only soul points, but also mana, right? And I stopped making those cheap arrows. I'm trying to use exclusively the better arrows now. I should also just assign these items. Yeah, so we need 100 mana to cast the better arrow spell, and I'm afraid we can't do that all the time. Mana takes some time to replenish. We don't know. We don't want any of those plate shields. But 17 defense, longsword is 14. That's more than enough to kill some bugs. I mean, to be honest, I haven't ever de-leveled a character yet. That was my first time, and I'm going to have to say it was pretty fun. I had a level 116 character, so all I had to do was go to the king in ties, say something rude to him. He would, his guards would damage me back to 1 HP, and then all I had to do was go to Baxter, the warrior guy, just outside, say something rude to him, and then he would set me on fire, and I could die. That's how I died for the first couple of levels, and then I just let rats do the rest of the job. It was way more AFK. Yep, we found the perfect way. I mean, it's probably not going to work anymore tomorrow, because the double respawn is going to be over. But the double respawn is also going to work in our favor, or rather lack of it. We will be able to hunt in... add to loot list. We will be able to hunt in the Beholder area slightly less wastefully. Yes. It's going to be safer without all of those bug spawns, you know? Alright, and here comes another 10 arrows. We're slowly rebuilding our stack, so we are probably going to stay here for a while until we have a considerable bunch of arrows again, and then we can go and kill some more beholders again. But once more, not today. I'm going to kill one last elf scout right now. I know I just said it a while ago, but I forgot. But this elf scout right here is the last one. And then we are going to call it a day. 6 arrows, elven scouting glass. Very nice. We definitely want all the arrows we can get. I feel like the elves are only working out like this because they drop the arrows as well. Alright. This is a safe spot. I can stand here forever and nothing is ever going to hurt me. And when I log in tomorrow, I'm going to get some free mushrooms, which is also excellent. Alright guys, first of all, sorry about ending the stream the second you join Sorrow, but it just so happens that our time zones are probably very not compatible, which is a massive shame. But maybe sometime this week I'll be able to hold a longer stream. But today I have to wrap it up right about now. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I am going to see you next time, and check out my fight day video. It's I think it's fun, and it's only like 30 seconds, so yeah, you probably can find the time. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.